Welcome back. After the break, it's time for our Expert Speak segment. Joining me now, Mr. Shashi Nayak, consultant and technical advisor with GI Council. He has over more than 30 years of experience in insurance industry. If you have any question related to the health insurance, you can WhatsApp us on 70-456-16848. So our experts will solve your queries. Thank you, Shashi ji, for joining on this insurance mantra. Just want to understand from you, because we also get a lot of queries related to insurance premium, and you are part of GI Council. You are representing all insurance companies to government, to other regulatory bodies. So just want to understand how health insurance can be made affordable for common masses.
Good morning, Anurag. Happy to be back. See, first, primarily, when you should offer an insurance policy, what you should do, you should try to take the policy as at a young age, and because the premium age has an impact on the premium. So younger you are, the lower is the premium. Then you should go for a higher sum insured in the beginning, because later on, if you try to increase the sum insured, the premium goes up depending because of your higher age. These are the two factors which actually decides the premium. Third is, of course, how do you add on other policies? Like you should go for maximum coverage possible, so that the coverage, if you want to change again at a later age, it will add on to the premium. So go for the best higher sum insured, say around 5 lakhs minimum. Of course, affordability is a factor. Then go for the maximum coverage with less restrictions and at a young age, and offer a higher sum insured, and if possible, take a top-up policy in the beginning itself. Again, the premium will be less, because top-up policy, the premium is low since there is a base sum insured. So if you factor all this, you can make the medical premium affordable as you grow in age. And always cover your family and your dependents wherever feasible.
Okay, always cover family and dependent. But the general complaint with insurance sector is that insurance companies doesn't give you claims, or they deduct claim at a very large amount. So that is the general complaint. So according to you, because you represent whole insurance sector and all insurance companies, and particularly your specialization in health insurance. So what is the root cause that insurers are unable to pay complete claims?
See, no company will deduct a claim amount without valid reason and against the policy conditions, number one. And there are various policy conditions. There can be some copay, there can be some deductible, there can be some limitation of sum insured, and there can be some amount which is attributed to non-payable items like consumables. And there are many other things which is always written on the policy. So this is the primary reductions. On an average, around 8 to 10% reduction does happen, but it is always attributed to the policy conditions. No company can go beyond a policy condition and deduct unless it is justified.
Okay. So the whatever deductions are happening as part of the policy conditions only, and customers or policy holder need to be aware of the policy conditions.
Yeah, I would like to add here, since last year, IRD has come out with a very good thing called customer information sheet, in which all policyholders will be informed about the key points of coverage and key exclusions, including copay, deductible, and all, so that the customer is aware of what is covered under the policy.
So every company provide that customer?
Yeah, they cover. They give. So sometimes it's mostly soft copy. If somebody wants hard copy, it will be provided. Otherwise, everything goes as a soft copy in today's digital age.
And it's a very handy. It's easy to understand.
Yes, yes. But yes, sometimes it is up to 3 pages, because legally we have to include everything under the policy, so that there is no misquoting or misrepresentation from our side. So, but the companies are expected to cover all key things. But for details, you have to read the policy.
And sir, do you agree, because you are representing whole insurance sector, that there is some sort of overcharging by hospitals, which is painful for insurance companies and at the end for policy holders and normal customers?
Definitely, but I would like to point fingers at the hospitals, because they also have a business to run. But the main problem is that the healthcare cost has the biggest impact on premium. And healthcare costs, which include the health inflation, it's only increasing, it's not reduced. So this has an impact, and it's not insurance company can control this. It's an industry which is to be controlled by an authority which is today is not there. As far as we are concerned, we can only control our outgo under the policy by having tie-up with hospitals and package costs for various common procedures. Beyond this, it is difficult for us to control the healthcare costs. If healthcare cost is controlled, the claim outgo will go down. If claim outgo will go down, our pool will be bigger. If the pool is bigger,
so
definitely.
our policy premium can reduce.
Yes. But today, it's not happening. And we also need more and more people taking health insurance, so the pool is bigger. But unless healthcare costs are controlled, it's difficult.
Okay. And so you just spoke about the common procedure can be taken up with all insurance companies. So how it will work? Can you tell us, tell our viewers?
You mean the procedure?
Common empanelment.
Common empanelment. Sorry. Yeah. We are now already started. We already invited applications from various providers to join the Common Empanelment Initiative. Under this, all the hospitals will be empaneled with the industry. Instead of each hospital have to have a tie-up with all 31, 32 companies. So you have, once you tie up with General Insurance Council, which is a representative body of the insurance industry, the hospital will be empaneled with all the companies. So they have to have only one agreement. Terms and conditions will be what was very earlier. And we'll try to also have a reasonable pricing with the hospitals, keeping in mind that it doesn't increase the cost of premium. And this pricing will depend upon the procedure, type of hospital, facilities, and type of the specialists available. Most importantly, location, category of hospital, various factors.
If common empanelment becomes successful, do you think that normal policy holders can get some sort of relief and overall health insurance premium can come down?
Yes. Yes, in a way, because then we'll have some understanding with the hospital. See, it's a mutual cooperation between hospitals and us, because ultimately it's the customer who has to give the service. So when we have a mutual cooperation, the prices will go down. There will be control on hospitals so that there is no overcharging, overbilling. We'll be able to segregate or isolate hospitals who are doing this. Probably we will not like to have them in the panel. But of course, that's a very tough call. We would like to have all the hospitals in the panel. But definitely there will be control on some cost, some outgo, and finally on the pricing.
How much a premium can come down if a large number of hospitals come on a common empanelment platform?
Very difficult, because today it's not that the healthcare cost will come down drastically. Initially, it will be maybe in a small percentage, but over a period of time, with the help of some authority and some help from the hospital associations and various stakeholders, industry body who are there, if they all continue, like even the cost of medicines, cost of implants, and cost of some equipments, if all this has to go down, because ultimately it's a collective measure by everyone, then only the premium, the claim cost can go down. Alone and having a common empanelment in place, the claims outgo going down drastically or substantially will not happen. But gradually it will stabilize, and we'll be able to have a predictable pricing, most importantly.
Predictable pricing will be possible after the common empanelment. It is beneficial for all.
Yeah, but that we know what hospital will charge.
Okay. So my final question is related to the National Health Exchange. So just want to know how much progress has happened on the National Health Exchange front, and how that National Health Exchange is helpful for claim settlement and claim filing.
See, it's a very good initiative by the government. In fact, we'll be happy if all the hospitals on board, because unless the hospital on board on the NHCX, National Health Claim Exchange, today each hospital have to send the claim documents to any company on which they are on panel. If National Exchange, once they on board, they can route all the claim documents and everything through National Exchange, which will go to the respective company, because all the insurance companies have onboarded on National Health Claim Exchange. Number two, everything will be seamless, digital. And way forward, probably the hospitals may be able to see also where the papers stand, whether the claim has been settled. Even the product details, policy details will be available for the hospitals to see. All that will happen in future. But today, hospitals onboarding is not happening fully. It's hardly, we have around known 70,000 hospitals who are under Rohini ID, but hardly maybe around around 1,000 is onboarded. So that we are trying to talk to the hospital. NHA is also trying to have a discussion with them. We jointly will try to bring in as much as possible, but ultimately it is a call to be taken by the hospital.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, Shashi ji, for joining Insurance Mantra today.
Thank you.
That's a wrap on this week episode of Insurance Mantra. But before we go, here is our Insurance Basic, our Insurance Mantra for you. One way to reduce your health insurance premium is by opting for a deductible. A deductible is a fixed amount you pay out of pocket before your insurance starts, covering the rest of your medical expenses. For example, with a 25,000 deductible, you pay the first 25,000 of your medical bill, and only then your policy coverage begins. The higher your deductible, the lower your premium. It's a smart way to save on premium, but remember, it also means higher upfront cost at the time of claim. Choose wisely, stay protected. That is our insurance mantra. Thank you.